holiday season, many kids are going to get their first smartphone or mobile device, meaning they will be online in no time and venturing into social media. But how do we keep our kids safe when they're on social media? Here to help us out is Antigone Davis with Facebook. Antigone, welcome to River City Live.
Hi, thank you for having me.
All right, so let's just start. It's such a big topic right now. How important is it to have this conversation with our kids about online safety?
Well, you know, technology has changed the way families share and connect, but the basics of safety and talking to your child about safety remain the same. So just as you would talk to your child about safety when they're first learning to ride a bike or when they're crossing the street, parents want to talk to their children about safety when they're getting online.
And what are some things that Facebook's doing about online safety?
Well, just this week we launched a new parents portal. It has resources for parents where they can come to get to know Facebook. They can also find tips there on how to have these kinds of conversations with their children. And we provide access to expert resources from around the world.
Well, that sounds like a great resource. Now, let me ask you this. What age is the right age to, again, have this discussion and really even to have a Facebook account?
Well, you know, the research shows that it's really important to engage early. So the more that you engage early, the easier it is to have that conversation. Once your child gets older and begins to establish their own identity and separate from you as a parent, it gets much harder. So I'd recommend engaging early and also seizing key moments. So when your child gets a phone, that's a really good time to talk to your child about your expectations. When your child first gets their driver's license, that's a really good time to talk to them about not texting while driving.
Are there any steps that I guess a parent should take when they're discussing this with their kids as far as like a Facebook account?
And what I'd recommend actually is going to our parents portal, taking time to get to know Facebook, the fundamentals of sharing, friending, the tools that we offer to secure your account, taking time to look at those tips and resources. And if you have additional questions, then look at the expert resources. And also ask your child to tell you what they know, show you the games that interest them, the apps that interest them.
That's a really good point. What about just kids online? Let's just say not even social media. Do you have any advice if they're just doing like Google searches? Is there anything that you recommend that we watch out for?
You know, what I'd really recommend is starting the conversation with your kid, building the trust that you need to hear so that you can hear from them what they're experiencing doing online and you can provide guidance and have a good back and forth.
Antigone, do you have any pointers as far as to bring out the conversation with our kids? Because some of our kids are online and they're only 8 or even 9. Do you have any pointers with that as far as opening up the communication?
Well, you know, one thing I would say is that parents sometimes make a distinction between the offline and the online, and kids think of their world offline and online as connected, and we actually do as well. So trust your instincts. The parenting skills that you use offline probably apply online as well. So if your child's a rule follower and it's easier to set rules, then set some rules. If your child is a negotiator like mine is, then maybe you want to negotiate a contract around the expectations.
That's really good advice all around. Where can we go for more information?
It's really easy. Just go to facebook.com/safety.
All right, Antigone, thanks again for all the advice. Again, this is such a hot topic right now. A lot of kids are entering into social media or even going online. So again, this is really helpful information. We appreciate it.